Vice-Chancellor, fellow council members and staff of the university, graduands, ladies and gentlemen. It is customary for the university and its guests to gather as a body for the purpose of conferring academic awards on its graduates. This afternoon we have gathered in order that awards may be conferred on those who have satisfied the council of the university that they have met the requirements for admission to awards undertaken within the faculties of nursing and medicine and health sciences. To members of a university, a ceremony for the conferring of awards is a particularly important and happy occasion in the university year. To all of you, I extend a warm welcome. To graduands and diplomats, I offer congratulations and best wishes. The mission of the university is in part to provide a wide range of teaching, research, scholarship and service at the highest level of excellence and consistent with its aim of maintaining national and international esteem. The university has a commitment to the advancement and transmission of knowledge by the pursuit, recognition and the achievement of excellence in scholarship, research and teaching. This will be evidenced in the course of today's ceremony. Education today is about the acquisition of lifelong learning skills. I believe that the awards to be conferred upon our graduates and diplomats today will qualify them to make significant contributions in the local, national and in the case of some, the international community. Lastly, I take this opportunity to remind those receiving their testaments today that as graduands and diplomats of the university, you automatically become members of convocation. You thus join some 40,000 other graduates and have the opportunity through elected representatives to become involved in the governance of the university. Through convocation, you will also be kept informed of activities and developments at the university. Now, ladies and gentlemen, with the authority conferred upon me by the Council, I'll now formally present awards. Will all candidates for admission to degrees and other awards please stand? In the name of the Council, and by my authority as Acting Chancellor, I confer the awards specified in the program on all those graduands and diplomats who are present today, and in absentia on those unable to be present. Thank you. I now call on the Dean of the Faculty of Nursing to commence the presentation of diplomats, graduates and graduate diplomas of the faculty.
Acting Chancellor, I present to you candidates who have been awarded the Diploma in Health Science Nursing. Acting Chancellor, I present to you Bernadette Helen Anderson. Sally Elizabeth Barnes. Karen Leanne Blowers. Stuart John Bracken. Rachel Brooker. Natalie Burling. Bettina Kim Byers. Cheryl Ann Kearney. Kathleen Mary Chapman. Rochelle Ann Coleman. Jacqueline Angela Conine. Glenn Patrick Daly. Angela Discasio. Peter Ann Doherty. Sally Jane Elliott. Melinda Gay Farley. Jane Elizabeth Ferris. Rebecca Ellen Gooley. Michelle Louise Green. Tanya Marie Grime. Kelly Leanne Grogan. Rochelle Kim Haswell. Linda Jane Hewitt. Michelle Ann Hutchinson. Louise Diane Ireland. Meredith Lee Johnson. Kathy Marie Line. Louise Marie Marriott. Michelle Lee Mulquinny. Katrina Nikovsky. Melinda Jane Noy. Kylie Jane Outram. Scott Andrew Pearce. Tracy Lee Quinn. Jennifer Frances Rees. Kylie Gay Richardson. Lara Jane Riley. Scott Arthur Riley. Deborah Elizabeth Rondon. Heidi Jane Rygrock. Kelly Ann Russell. Lee Jeanette Sly. Anne Solner. Yvette Marie Stanton. Adam Paul Vincent. Peter Michael Watts. Deborah Susan White. Catherine Ann Wilson. Acting Chancellor, I present to you a graduate of the degree of Bachelor of Health Science, Nursing, Ji Young Yoon. Acting Chancellor, I present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Nursing. Acting Chancellor, I present to you Haiti Binte Ab Wahab. Aziza Binte Abdullah. Kim Louise Adams. Afuamango Amelia Latu. Susan Elizabeth Agland. Teresa Jane Ainsworth. Helen Letitia Allison. Ang Lee Teng. Catherine Lee Arnold. Carol Arthur. Nicole Gay Azimus. Guy Matthew Baker. Joanne Louise Bancroft. Natalie Jane Bailey. Catherine Louise Bellamy. Melinda Jane Bendick. Carla Babette Bissett. Sue Ling Bowie. Selina Jane Bonetti. Anthony James Burke. Leanne Judith Bowie. Carrie-Anne Margaret Boutle. Renee Louise Brady. Gabrielle Joy Brand. Susan Cherie Brell. Gregory John Brennan. Kristen Renee Burt. Steve Bye. Sean Michael Caban. Veronica Morrison Cairns. Sandy Marie Callanan. Deborah K. Causey. Kylie Eve Cheetham. Chi Chun Chen. Janice Suzanne Chesworth. Celie Fung Yin Chung. Kimberly Chippendale. Maria Louise Christian. Carol Nicole Clement. Alexandra Helen Collins. Tracy Ann Coulton. Gregory Francis Cox. Catherine Jane Crow. Jessica Leanne Danko. Scott Allen Davis. Alfonso Dellis Harris. Justin Jose Dellis Harris. Wendy Raylene Deeg. Tracy Lynn Donoghue. Michelle Lee Donlan. Edward John Dryden. Kerry Ann Dunn. Fiona Elizabeth Edmonds. Louise Elizabeth Elkin. Joanne Mary Ellery. Anita Merrill Elliott. Gay Elizabeth Ellis. Louise Ann Evans. Sally Ann Fennick. Bernadette Finlay. Penelope Lee Fitzallen. Lisa Jane Fletcher. Michelle Joanna Foster. Ryan John Franks. Linda K. Fuller. Melinda Anne-Louise Gatt. Joanne Marie Gibbs. Julie Gay Giddens. Deanna Gloria Gill. Connie Jane Greenwood. Leonie Jane Grice. Ruth Ann Haynes. Alana Hale. Deborah Marie Hamilton. Louise Ann Hargrave. Julie Ann Harris. Fiona Julie Harton. Karina Michelle Hayes. Lynette Ann Herbert. Pauletta Marie Hills. Catherine Joy Holbrow. Julie Elaine Holliday. Alana Nadine Howe. Kim Lynette Howe. Jodie Marie Hewitt. Gina Karen Hughes. Megan Louise Hughes. Chi Shan Huey. Kerry Jill Ender. David Brent Jackson. Janelle Lee Jackson. Hai Gayung Jang. Jennifer Catherine John. Karen Johnson. Danielle Johnston. Kerry Melinda Johnston. Lindsay Colin Jones. Sonia Owen Jones. Natalie Ann King. Christine Leslie Kostreski. Belinda Ann Lay. Jenny Lamb. Heather Lynette Langford. Chi Jung Lee. Mei Ling Lin. Paul Lindsay. Nicole Sue Livingston. Gregory William Lord. Meredith Anne Louise Love. Amanda Jane Madden. William Van Manny. Sandra Ann Markey. Katie Louise Mora. Mabel Wing Lan McCulloch. Christine Alice McGinty. Heather McLeod. Julie Ann McNamara. Andrew David McRae. Muhammad Zahrain Muhammad Hassan. Roslina Binte Muhammad Sharif. Patricia Denise Minette. Karen Leslie Mitchell. Naraluni Binte Muhammad Jacob. Stephen John Munro. Timothy Taunton Moore. Marjorie Trudy Alma Mundy. Mark Vincent Murray. Tracy Mari Muscat. Teresa Marie Nasserby. Catherine Mary Neild Holland. David Cameron Nichol. Rebecca Nicholas. Christine Oliver. Sharon Maria Otten. Peter Jane Palmer. Christine Elizabeth Parks. Michelle Louise Paul. Beverly Ellen Peachman. Nicole Renee Pearson. Helen Marie Perkins. Alita Jane Phillips. Karen Ann Powers. Nicole Elizabeth Quinn. Nicole Lee Rankin. Robin Ann Ransley. Jeffrey John Rawlinson. Melinda Jane Redman. Catherine Riley. Angela Faith Rice. Melissa Joy Rice. Tamara Jean Rock. Catherine Mary Ross. Lisa Ruffo. Rosalie May Sanderson. Hilary Claire Sansom. Deborah Ann Shearman. Lona Sim. Janine May Sinclair. Kerry Ann Sneesby. Rahaya Strong. Cara Louise Stewart. Derek Tabor. Nicole Gwendolyn Talbot. Hui Sen Tay. Valerie May Tierman. Amanda Jane Tierney. Linda Jane Tisdale. Katrina Jane Tonigas. Liana Jill Tui. Naomi Louise Varco. Tracy Louise Wanders. Felicity Rose Wall. Jacinta Wallbridge. Matthew Allen Francis Walsh. Melissa Kate Warren. Michelle Charlene Warrington. Sylvia Eileen Watson. Brian Douglas Wheel. Ronald Archibald Wilson. Jacqueline Louise Wingrove. Wong Yuan Ching Elizabeth. Melissa Gay Wrightson. Mishi Yorovi. Deborah Louise Yates. Jennifer Lee Yates. Christy Louise Young. Acting Chancellor, I present to you candidates who have been awarded the Graduate Diploma in Nursing. Acting Chancellor, I present to you Robin Marie Kelly. Julie Faye Fenwick. Wendy Pamela Claire Whitfield. In advanced nursing practice, Donald James Stewart. In midwifery, Petronella Hendrika Brockman. Melinda Faye Cook. Barbara Coppin. Juliana Carmen Di Paolo. Mary Kennedy. Nerida Ruth Newman. Acting Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates and diplomates from the Faculty of Nursing.
Now I call upon the Dean of the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences to present the graduates of the faculty.
Acting Chancellor, I now present to you graduates of the degree of Bachelor of Health Science, Nutrition and Dietetics. Krista Backlund. Leanne Julie Brown. Leanne Marie Dybel. Karen Marie Gainey. Belinda Ann Mace. Patricia Louise March. Sheldon John Oliver. Sharon Louise Sellens. Eliza Therese Towers. Kelly Jane Ward. And with honours, Penny Narelle Brabant. With honours, Linda Leanne Gay Jackson. With honours, Julie Ann Madigan. With honours, Narelle Therese Parr. With honours, Jane Adele Potter. With honours, Diane Hope Volker. Acting Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates of the Faculty of Medicine and Health Sciences.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now call upon Sister Margaret Armstrong visiting fellow in community relations from the University of West Sydney, Macarthur, to deliver the occasional address.
Acting Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, members of the University Council, staff of the University, graduands and your very special guests. When Professor Macmillan invited me to speak today about tolerance, I felt daunted at the prospect of having to ground the ideal and make something more of this presentation than a series of mere motherhood statements. I still feel daunted, not only because of my own inadequacy, but also because of the horrific background of world events of the past 2 weeks, against which I have been asked to make some sense of this complex value or virtue named tolerance. What I share with you today is the essence of my personal experience of tolerance and intolerance, and how I have been drawn to understand these notions over 60 years of living. It's just 3 months since my younger sister died in end-stage renal failure, which was diagnosed 1 week before her death. She was asymptomatic until about a month before she died, but never communicated how sick she felt, and valiantly battled on with the normal activities of her daily living until she lay down her head on her workbench one day and could do no more. Mari had Down syndrome and was mute. Her receptive language, however, was unimpaired, and she was a highly intuitive woman. I believe that Mari has been central to my lifelong learning experience in this tolerance-intolerance dichotomy, as she has also been central to the direction of my life's journey. When my sister went to school in Melbourne in 1951, there were no such formal arrangements as developmental disability services or special education opportunities. The Daughters of Charity conducted a residential school for 100 disabled children across a broad range of ages and levels of functioning. The name of this organisation was Marillac House, and it was situated in Brighton, a suburb of Melbourne. My first memory of Marillac was of the sight of what seemed to be like hundreds of leaping, limping, noisy, ugly children trying to play as best they could with minimal resources and supervision in a school playground. My reaction was one of horror. I could not bear to imagine my little sister being caught up in this dreadful scenario. She was too beautiful and too precious. As week followed week, Mari miraculously survived, developed, and learned. My parents became hooked on Marillac. My brothers followed suit, and so did I, for life. As I reflect on the impact of my life of this comparatively small, closed community, I wonder what it was that inspired us as a family to make the commitments we did, and why I decided to dedicate my efforts and developing skills to the service of sick, disabled, and disadvantaged people. I think it may have had to do with tolerance. in a sense, a tolerance which in this instance was born of necessity and the strong faith those children had in the constancy, support and nurturing of 7 or 8 mostly young, relatively skilled women with few resources and minimal help from outside the institution itself. There were 2 options within the Marillac culture: either make the most of it or buck the system. There were many conflicts between the children, between the sisters and the children, and I'm sure others which I never witnessed. And I believe that my sister suffered more than her share of hurts and taunts from her peers. However, the effects of childhood friendships and solidarity were far greater than the dark side, and they lasted right up until the time of Mari's death. The energy which made Marillac and all that it stood for such a force in our life as a family was that which came from the belief that here in this amazing situation was a shared tolerance which had the potential for real compassion. A compassion which enabled people to forgive each other their weaknesses, disabilities and shortcomings and accept each one as brother or sister. This was for me, I believe, the ultimate fascination, and I have spent my life pursuing it. The Collins Australian Dictionary defines tolerance as the quality of accepting other people's rights to their own opinions, beliefs and actions, and the capacity to endure something, especially pain or hardship. Human tolerance, I believe, is a complex value which encompasses both of these definitions and much, much more. It runs the gamut of a whole series of attitudes and emotions which change constantly as we react to a multitude of different people and situations in every aspect of our lives. Sometimes tolerance does consist in grit-your-teeth endurance when human behaviours and conditions are more trying and conflicting than we expect or imagine. To experience the apathetic or fundamentalist attitudes which are held by some people and groups on significant issues is also a source of enormous conflict as we try to respect persons whilst at the same time opposing their views. In my years of nursing experience, the acceptance of human differences, of behaviours, and of my own failures has been the single most difficult issue and continues to be so. I've spent endless hours in reflection and learning as I have attempted to develop a deeper understanding of what it means to authentically interact with people justly, equitably, and with tolerance. The process is ongoing, and I'm beginning to realise it's never satisfactorily completed. However, I suspect it's worth the effort. For you who are beginning your careers, there is no simple, easy recipe for success in this matter. Healthcare professionals in 1995 have opportunities for developing tolerance as an inherent value in their philosophical approach to person care, because of the insights and imaginings of expert practitioners who have provided effective and holistic models of care within which we can choose to practice. One of the most effective and reasonable of these approaches is that of the interdisciplinary team. which consists of an alliance between all required disciplines which share a common philosophical commitment to healthcare. It is a model in which the skills and contributions of each discipline are respected and accepted as having equivalent value, given the specific nature of the problem. And it is one in which a great deal of tolerance needs to be exercised among the health professionals involved if the outcomes for patients are to be satisfactory. Regardless of whether the outcomes involve cure, maintenance or palliation, in each instance, interdisciplinary effort is critical. And its success depends, after professional knowledge and skill, on the degree of acceptance and communication which is shared by the team. Shared resources and learning in professional development and the creation of an early awareness of interdisciplinary approaches to problem solving will contribute to exciting and effective developments in imagining models of healthcare in the future. The enlightened approach to medical and therapeutic treatment for elderly people was begun here in Newcastle nearly 40 years ago by Dr. Dick Gibson and his team. And they demonstrated that their specialty area is indeed one which has its own philosophical and clinical underpinning. This model has been adopted for geriatric services throughout Australia and has become central to the Commonwealth Government's policy for aged care services. In my opinion, it has great potential for effective use in other areas of healthcare and for all age groups. In researching for this paper, I had a little dip into the origins of my own congregation of the Daughters of Charity. We are 300 years old and were among the first women to be involved in personal nursing care in the hospitals in Paris in the early part of the 17th century. The following quotations, quaint and all as they may seem, are from our original rules and have elements, I believe, of a philosophy of care which was both compassionate and crudely multidisciplinary in its objectives. I'm going to quote for you now 4 little excerpts from our original rules. And they're speaking specifically about the sisters, or to the sisters. They should not be more attentive in waiting on one sick person than another, but treat all alike according to their wants. The next one is, breakfast will consist of a little broth or fresh egg for those who suffer most. The others may have butter, wine toast, or something similar. That comes from the dietetics department. The one whose duty it is to take the sick poor to bed will receive them in a spirit of humility and charity. She will wash their feet, cleanse them from vermin, and even cut their hair if necessary. Give them clean linen and put them to bed, having previously warmed the clothes that she gives them. She should then take them some broth and give them a pitcher of something else to drink. And finally, as soon as the newcomers are in bed, she shall be careful to appraise the physician of it and lock up their clothes and money, if they have any, in the place appointed for that purpose. Then she shall immediately note all in writing, including the nursing care plan. As a symbol of tolerance for Australians today, I want to propose to you the common dish, which originated in the imagination of the Australian poet James Macaulay and is cited in Tony Kelly's book, A New Imagining. Macaulay describes the common dish as one which contains our common sufferings, joys, disappointments, dispossessions, and tragedies. The attitude for gathering around to partake of this dish is one of conversation, in which people share their story with compassion and common understanding. For me, this symbol and all that it implies is one of hope for the future of an Australian culture which has a vital sense of humanity's truth and the belief in a God who is faithful, bearing with us the burdens of our sufferings and inspiring us to be loving and free. I would like to complete this address by sharing with you a parable, and the parable is entitled The Naked Lady. A naked woman sat by the crossroads where the road that went north and south met the road that was going east and west. People passed her. Some were ashamed, some were angry, but most looked upon her with disapproval. Some threw clothes at her, all different types of clothes, all different colours and sizes. The woman knew she was naked, but she did not lift a finger to cover herself. There was a woman in a golden gown who stopped her journey and went to the naked woman saying, "Take my dress, see how beautiful it is, a golden brocade covered with pearls and diamonds." She took off the dress and handed it to the naked woman, who instantly felt its weight. "This is too heavy," said the naked woman. The elaborate woman nodded. "The wearer of this gown must always look beautiful, must always act charming, must remain still and maintain beauty for her husband. She must constantly display her husband's wealth, no matter what its encumbrance. She must not lose her figure or grow old. She must put up with her husband's temperament, attitudes, appetites, and decisions." "I do not want this dress," said the naked woman. "Here, take it back." But instead, the elaborate woman threw the dress in a heap by the side of the road, and she sat down next to the naked woman. There was a woman in a simple grey dress who stopped her journey and went to the naked woman saying, "Take my dress. See how simple it is. It takes no special care and it's easy to move in." She handed the dress to the naked woman, who felt that its burden was also great. "What causes the weight of this dress?" she asked. "Thankless toil," said the simple woman. "Years of washing, scrubbing, vacuuming, diapering, cooking, chauffeuring, arguing, remembering, organising, and catering. The wearer of that dress is forever the backbone of her home. She can never tire, get sick, leave, be alone, or cultivate her own interests. She loses her colour and her youth and watches as her man's eye looks elsewhere for beauty." "Here, take back your dress," said the naked woman. But the simple woman put her dress with the golden dress by the side of the road. She sat down next to the elaborate woman, and the two began to argue about whose garment had been heaviest. The three women sat at the crossroads. There was a woman in a short red dress who stopped her journey and went to the naked woman. "My dress might suit you," she said. "It's easy to get in and out of, and it's very soft and alluring. Here." She handed the dress to the naked woman. "Don't be deceived," said the sensuous woman. "It too is heavy laden." "Why?" asked the naked woman. "The wearer of this dress must always be available for the sexual demands of men. She is the keeper of lies and deceits and must endure the hate of women who do not like what she does, but wish they had her power. She must bear the burden also of frigid wives. The woman who wears this dress must open her legs to feed herself, clothe herself, to house herself, and to care for any misbegotten offspring. She must always be soft and sensuous, bold and enterprising, calculating and owned. She must live with the knowledge that she must always welcome men who never stay. This dress will not do either, said the naked woman. Take it back. But the sensuous woman tossed the red dress among the others at the side of the road and sat down next to the simple woman. She joined in the argument which had never let up. There was a woman in a long black habit, couldn't bear it, and stopped her journey and went to the naked woman. "My child," she said, "you are naked, let me clothe you. Here, take my habit, it's warm and safe." "Safe?" questioned the naked woman. "Its weight is very great." "Yes," said the holy woman, "it holds the secrets of 100,000 souls. One must be very strong to wear it, but must show that strength in silence and servitude. The wearer of this habit must understand birth but never bear, must understand the cravings of the flesh but never experience them, must understand the ways of the world but never be part of it. The woman who wears this must sacrifice herself constantly for the needs of others but never satisfy her own. She must punish herself for thoughts and longings that extend beyond the confines of the cloistered walls." "I'm neither cold nor fearful," said the naked woman. "Take back your habit." But the holy woman placed the habit with the other dresses at the roadside and sat and entered into the argument that continued between the elaborate woman, the simple woman, and the sensuous woman. There was a woman in a grey suit who stopped her journey and went to the naked woman, saying, "Here, this tweed suit would look smart on you. Its lines are professionally tailored to give a serious appearance." She handed the suit to the naked woman. "Why does this garment carry so much weight?" "Don't be fooled by its professional appearance. The wearer of this suit must live in the sterile world and must never be part of any of the worlds you have seen so far. This woman must be never beautiful or artistic, for that would distract people from the business at hand. She must never bear children or have any relationship that would slow her progress to the top of the field. She must never be sensuous, for she then would be the mark of wolves who would find any way to destroy her and her power. She must also endure being mocked as a dyke by those who fail to understand the purposes behind her sexlessness. She must never be holy, for the world of the spirit weakens the power of the world of the rational. It is seen as foolishness and gets in the way of advancement with its silly notions of ethics and morality. So the wearer of this dress must remain closed like a prison against all outside forces that would drain her of her power. "Your suit is frightening," said the naked woman. "Take back your suit." But the professional woman tossed her suit among the other garments and sat and joined in the argument, insisting that of all the other garments, hers had been the heaviest. The women argued beside the naked woman far into the night. At some point, their argument changed from self-pity to blame upon the other. As each experienced the pointed finger of the others, she began to see that there were things about her dress that were worthy and good. There were things that each was not ashamed of or encumbered by. "I know how to enjoy my body, to feel the pleasure of physical love," said the sensuous woman. "Oh, teach me that," said the holy woman, "and I will teach you the wonder of the quest of union with God. I know how to organise a large business and to make it run smoothly, and how to handle many things in the face of emergency," said the professional woman. "Oh, teach me that," said the elaborate woman, "and I will teach you how to make yourself beautiful so that you can enjoy the appearance of your body." "Teach me that attraction also," said the simple woman, "and I will teach you how to bear and love a child." New life sprang up among the women, and they fashioned for themselves garments out of the clothing that had piled at the side of the road, each unique and sharing parts of each. As they taught and worked, the naked woman got up and walked to the next intersection east of them and sat down. Parables need no explanation. Life sprang up from the shared experience of tolerance. I have found it to be so in my life, and I know it will greatly enrich yours. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister Armstrong. Very moving and interesting address. I now have great pleasure in inviting Ms. Jessica Denko to speak on behalf of the graduates. Ms. Denko.
Acting Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, honoured guests, friends and fellow graduates in undergraduate and graduate nursing and midwifery courses and in nutrition and dietetics. I remember once looking at the huge pile of textbooks my friends and I had collected in front of us as we sat in the discussion room of the Huxley Library, trying to solve a patient problem we'd been given in class. As I scanned the table, I saw texts dealing with topics as diverse as human physiology, pharmacology, clinical skills, psychology, sociology, psychiatry, ethics, law, cultural practices, religions of the world, communication skills, management skills, policy making, computer handbooks, philosophy and more. For a moment I wondered whether perhaps we'd been a bit over-enthusiastic in raiding the library shelves. I wondered how on earth all these books could be relevant to the health sciences, but indeed they were. The diversity of texts there on the table were a reflection of the diversity of knowledge perspectives required by us to understand people's experience of health and illness within today's world. Our studies over the last few years have had the daunting task of having to equip us with the necessary knowledge, skills and attitudes required for healthcare in the changing 1990s. It is a time of staff cuts, cost cutting, private versus public healthcare debates. It is a time when nursing and other disciplines are trying to establish themselves within the university with the challenges of integrating the theoretical and clinical aspects of healthcare. The nursing faculty needs to be commended for persisting with a problem-solving, principle-based method of teaching. Rarely were we expected to memorise meaningless and unrelated facts, but instead we were asked to try and seek out answers, formulate hypotheses and critically analyse what we had read. We were learning how to learn and how to integrate the multifaceted information necessary to understand healthcare. Although more difficult to implement than a rulebook approach, problem solving and continued learning is a must if we are not to become out of date and lost in the storms of change. As freshly graduated health professionals, we have what it takes to break new ground in our evolving professions. Opportunities are now opening up everywhere for new fields of nursing and other healthcare disciplines in clinical practice, postgraduate courses and research. But in all the diversity and advancement of modern nursing, it is important to stop and think for a moment, what is it that makes nursing unique? It is that we care more than we treat. And at the essence of care is love, as Sister Margaret Armstrong has demonstrated today. Care is devalued by many. Sometimes it seems that there's only enough nurses around to maintain the increasing amounts of technological devices keeping our patients alive. Perhaps if it gets like this for too long, it's time to work somewhere else. If we don't care, we don't nurse. It's as simple as that. Perhaps sometimes we could do better with less technology and more time to care. Basic standards of healthcare are not being met in many Australian communities and the world at large. As health professionals, we don't have to accept this. we do have the power to change things. Again, it comes back to caring. Already as a newly graduate nurse, I have had the opportunity to go twice to India with other students and friends to use our much needed skills in poverty-stricken conditions. At times, we, average run-of-the-mill uni students, were all that the people had, and we were stretched to the limits of our knowledge. But in the place of greatest need, a little knowledge and love goes a very long way. How much more can we transform the world around us once we are experienced graduates? It is guaranteed that all of us will change the lives of other people during our career. Almost everyone will come close to a healthcare worker at some time in their lives, and often at their time of greatest vulnerability. How we will influence others will depend on our motivations and attitudes. It is our challenge to change lives positively by maintaining love and care as goals in the short but precious time we have with each person we care for. Remember, the world is made of individuals. If we change one person, we change the world. On behalf of my fellow graduates, I would like to make a warm and sincere thank you to all those who helped in making our dream of graduating come true. I'd like to thank the man upstairs firstly, God, then our educators, families and friends, the same people who shared in our tears and joys over the last few years and who encouraged us to keep going when the pressure was on. The love and support you have given us will never fade from our memory. Let us fulfill the hope that you entrust in us to be all that we can possibly be. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Danko, for a very fine address. Before closing, I would like to make a brief comment. Smooth runnings of ceremonies such as this don't just happen, they're organised. And I'd like to pay tribute to all those members of the staff who have done so much to make this such a successful ceremony, and thank them. I now declare this ceremony concluded. And in conclusion, may I invite all present to join us for refreshments which will be served in and provided by the University Union. Thank you.